thanks for tuning in today to T&M Downrange. So, got a little snow on the ground today. It's like 32 degrees out. We got a little bit of snow, just a little bit of dusting. Not as much as, you know, a lot of people have, but we got a little bit. A little bit of a breeze today, so hopefully I don't mess with the audio too much. But, check it out. The Winchester Model 12. Now this one is chambered in 20 gauge. They had, when they first started being produced, they had, if I remember right, from what I read, they had 12 gauge, 20 gauge, and 16 gauge. And I think later on, after being made for a few years, they offered a 28 gauge, if I'm not mistaken. I may be wrong about that. Sorry, thought I heard some things in the woods. Anyways, so yeah, so they had a few different variations, you know, 12 gauge, 20 gauge, 16 gauge, and like I said, I'm pretty sure later on they started making a 28 gauge. So yeah, but they started making these, could you guess, in 1912, you know, hence the Model 12. But they started making those in 1912, and from what I read, they made them all the way up till about 1964 in big numbers, you know, being mass produced. You could still get one from what I read all the way up until like 2006. It was a special order item or something like that. But being mass produced in big numbers, it stopped in 1964. They had a few different variations. They had some with some heat shields that the military used, from what I read and seen online and stuff. But yeah, other than that, pretty sweet shotgun. Like I said, this one's chambered in 20 gauge. We'll give you a little close up here. So on the buttstock here, got a little plastic plate for your butt plate, and it's got some steepling and stuff like that. Got their logo here. Moving on up, this one here, now it's got a few scratches on it and the finish is not ideal anymore, but you know what, I'm not even going to mess with it. I'm not even going to fix it. I'm just going to leave it the exact way that it is right now because I like it, and that's how it was passed down to me. But it's got a beautiful wood grain coming up to the receiver. On the receiver, we'll start down here with the trigger. So right below, on the other side of the trigger, on the left hand side of the gun, you have your slide release. So if you try to pull your slide back right now, it will not, and you push that button, that is your slide release, and you can open your slide. Of course, you have your trigger and your trigger guard, and then you have just a cross bolt safety. On both sides of the safety is some knurling, so you know you can get that good thumb and finger action so you don't slip off. Moving on up to the foregrip, it's just got that beautiful wood still here. It's got some you know, grooves here for grippage action. Yes, grippage, that's what I said. That's a word. I just made it up probably, but we're going to say it's a word. Anyways, moving on up, you can take this down. You push this little button right here, and it pushes over. You can see that push over. And you kind of twist and pull apart. I'm not going to break it down today, but you can break it down. These sights, it's just got a little bead sight right here at the very front, which I kind of like that. Kind of gives back to the old, like we were talking about the other day with Buffalo Outdoors, and he was talking about sights on modern shotguns and all that stuff. And now he just likes the old traditional bead sight, and you know, can't disagree with him. You pick up these old shotguns like this, and you know, you just feel, I don't know, you feel different. You feel pretty cool. So yeah, now something pretty neat about this, which we will show here in the next clip, is this is a slam fire shotgun. Now what that means is this one right here is 5+1, so you can put one in the chamber and put 5 in your magazine tube. So this is a 5+1. Now typically on a shotgun, what you do is you chamber around, you pull the trigger, you pump it, chamber another round, you pull the trigger, and that's how you cycle through, and that's how you shoot your shotgun shells. Well, on this one here, and there's a few other guns out there that you can do this with, what you can do is you can chamber your round, okay? You pull your trigger, keep your trigger finger pulled, so keep the trigger pulled back, don't release it yet, and then you chamber another round. When you chamber that second round or third round or fourth round, it will fire it. So you don't even have to re-pull the trigger. So what you do is you know, you put your round in, you chamber your shotgun shell, you pull the trigger, bam, goes off, then you leave your finger pulled, chamber another round, and when you come back, the shotgun will go off again. So it's a slam fire shotgun. Pretty cool. I'm not real accurate with it, so pretty much like, you know, if I had to defend myself, maybe, you know, against one of those pumpkins sitting up there, if they would do more of a zigzag motion instead of running straight towards me, yeah, I'd probably be more lethal that way if I was doing the slam fire feature. So anyways, I'm gonna load up here and get my you know, certified shotgun shell holders here full, and we're gonna take some shots at these steel targets, maybe blow a pumpkin up or two. So just sit right there. Right now would be a good time though, if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet and you're new, go ahead and pause it and click that subscribe button. Or I don't even think you have to pause it, just click it. It's free of charge. So yeah, let's get loaded up here. Alright, so first thing I'm going to show y'all is the slam fire function. So I don't know how well I can pick it up on camera. Make sure you pay close attention to my trigger finger. I am not going to release it. I'm going to pull it one time and then chamber another round and just cycle through my shells until I, you know, empty the gun. And you'll see that I'm just slamming them, slam fire. That's, you know, that's why they call it what they call it. Yeah, so let's take a shot here. So remember, pay close attention to my trigger finger, okay? So I'm not gonna let up. And we're out. So I don't know if y'all could see that, but you know, yeah, we'll just do it again because it's fun. So I'm going to load one up here. Actually, we'll just load a few. So I got 3 in there. Let's try it again. Pay close attention to that trigger finger. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, and we're out. So yeah, I mean, how cool is that? You can't tell me that that's not stinking sweet. Now, a lot of people usually like to know, you know, like what would you use this for? Well, let me tell you, going out to the range and just having fun. Obviously, I'm sure y'all can see that. Defense shotgun, yes. You know, if this is all you got, by all means, use it. I mean, it's better than nothing, or it would certainly get the job done. Hunting, I mean, you know, just what you'd use a shotgun for. You could use it for whatever. It's, you know, a very reliable shotgun. You take care of it, maintenance it, clean it, and, you know, they're gonna do the job. So yeah, let me give you a close-up and we'll see if we can destroy these pumpkins here and then just shoot a few more and you know, wrap this day up. Alright, so I'm gonna load some up here and we're going to see if we cannot destroy these pumpkins, because they have been sitting up there, well, for a while now, and I just I can't take it no more. So let's see if we can handle it. Alright, here we go. Yep, taught them a thing or two. So let's take a few more shots here, ring these steel targets a little bit, and you know, just have a good time. And we're out. Load some more up real quick. Plus you just can't beat it, you know, come out on the weekend, get some snow on the ground. You know, it's a good time. Well, I guess that's all I had on me was 3. So we're going to shoot 3 more here. Actually, I think that was it. Yep. So the breeze is kind of picking up, so I'm really sorry if the audio is getting messed up. I feel like I say that all the time. I don't know. Anyways, let's take 5 more shots here. You know, let's just ring those steel targets. And we're out. Awesome. Look at that. Isn't that just an awesome sight? Can't beat it. Can't beat it. So, yeah, Winchester Model 12. I'll leave y'all with another close-up here. I mean, look at that thing. Just a beautiful shotgun. I mean, don't get much better than that. And just an awesome, awesome shotgun. But any type of pump shotgun, y'all should get out there and shoot, you know. Like I said, get out there and shoot those pump shotguns. It's nice. And yeah, so I hope you all enjoyed the video. I'm gonna quit rambling here. If you did, make sure you subscribe. If you want to check out more videos of what I do, then, you know, go ahead and click on one of those two right there, because I also vlog. So if you want to see some daily stuff that I do, go ahead and click on one of those two right there. If you haven't subscribed yet, this will be the third time that I've told you. If you haven't done it, go ahead and click that little button right down there. And, you know, as always, get out to the range. Go shoot, go have fun, get your family, get your friends, whatever. Go out to the range, have a safe time, and have fun. And I will see you all next time. So, take her easy.